Now, I want to go to the next part of this, another amazing revelation, if you will, for me, and I'm being very honest and sincere, because I think a lot of Malaysians just do not fathom the amount of time and effort and thought that went into the Rukun Negara. Let's be very honest. I think a lot of Malaysians just think it's that 5 lines and then that's it. This was made by
There's
a government.
a whole document,
Yeah.
yes.
So your father was among the group, the committee that actually drafted this whole document that formed the Rukunegara. Now, interestingly enough, when I read your way your father approached this, and that's the thing about him that I really like, is that whatever he did, he seems to have a vision. That it wasn't just to do, it was, no, he had something he wanted to accomplish. Like, he fought for a lot of changes in words, and he wanted a lot of implementations, a lot of other points put in, right?
That's right.
What were some of the points that he wanted, that he was the one who really said, no, this has to be in the Rukunegara, that finally made it there? One of it that he talks about is that he talks about one thing that he really wanted, which I really liked, was about morality.
That's right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
How
and he
could I
wanted,
forget
and,
that?
and I like how he said, no, he wanted to put the phrase high standard of
Yes,
morality,
yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because yes, you're absolutely right. Thank you for refreshing. What I wrote in my. I'm just a little bit tired,
No
but
worries,
anyway.
no worries.
Yes, because it's about behavior, corruption, right? If you have a high standard, but also of morality to check your own behavior, it was his way of saying that everybody has the obligation not to be corrupt. I mean, it really brings you into his whole, his lifelong work against, if you talk about Islam, and if you have certain there's certain moral posturing about, then you should also
Right, yeah.
not engage in corruption. So this thing, it wasn't just about what kind of behavior, but it was also what's right and you know what's wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's one thing. It's interesting that they bickered over that.
Yeah,
huh?
small things.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. And I must say, this is maybe has nothing to do so much to him, but maybe it was a sign of the times. Like, even in the letters that you share in this book, right?
Sure.
There seems to be a lot of thought in those letters, and I miss those times, like, writing letters and the thought put into writing. The concept of as what we live in now, such a fast-paced world,
Right.
that everything is so, I need it yesterday kind of thing. That seems to be a patience and a thought to it, which is very nice. Now,
I mean, that's why I focused the book on writing.
Yeah.
Because, I really wanted to show how much work goes into a simple document and how much work went into the myth of the lazy native. It took years to get published. So,
Yeah, it was very difficult. I think you write that in the start of the book as well.
Yeah.
Another thing about Rukunegara was that he warned. He warned that, basically saying that if we don't teach this aggressively, I think the word was used was aggressively, I think, that this document will end up just dying, basically losing its life.
Sure.
Do you think that your father's caution has come to reality now? Is reality now?
Yeah, I mean, nobody even knows the document.
Yes.
Nobody even reads it. I think that my chapter is called is Malaysia a Place for Everyone? I mean, notice how the document ends. If you've seen the whole thing, I mean, and also if you read my chapter, people today talk of, inclusivity, inclusiveness, but yeah, making every Malaysian feel that that Malaysia is theirs. But today we are still talking about, who is the true Malaysian and who is the pendatang, who is the guest. So of course, for him, I mean, that dream is not, Malaysia is not a place for everyone if people don't feel that they are, they are welcome.
Yeah,
So
definitely.